Hello champions, how are you doing today? Fine, fantastic, wow. I am your friend Priyanka from the ATI and we are going to talk about some big huge things today. I know that you have this feeling that you are growing up and you can take your own decisions and you can take your own call. You need a little more freedom and you need freedom of your choice. I totally understand that because when I was like you, I also used to have the same attitude and thought process. But you know what? At that time, no one ever taught me how to make the right decisions. Whenever there was a situation of taking a decision, my parents or my teachers or someone elder used to intervene and tell me what to do and what not to do. But as the times are changing, I know there are a lot of decisions that you make even without the knowledge of your parents. Sometimes what you should do at that moment, imagine you are sitting in the classroom and a friend in front of you knows all the answers. You're not sure about those answers and your friend is encouraging you to copy. Your parents are not coming here to guide you through this situation, right? It is 100% your responsibility to take the right decision. Now, if you decide to copy and if you get caught, you will bear the consequences. If you decide to copy and even if no one watched, you know that you copied. You will bear the consequences. So every decision that we make, a consequence always comes with it. Before taking a decision, if we just flip it and we think about the consequences beforehand and choose something that we do not regret, that is what I would call a wise decision. So today we are going to talk about the deciding factor. We are going to talk about taking huge big decisions in life and what is the right way to make these decisions. The first thing is you must know the challenge in very clear form. You should know that what the problem is and what the situation is. After that, I want you to think about what are the available choices given to you. What are the available options that you can pick up? Think about all of these options and pick up one best option. After working through that, write about positive and negative consequences if you take that decision. If you do it, what positive and negative can happen? If you do not do it, what positive and negative can happen? If you brainstorm this much before deciding something, definitely you are going to make a better decision which you could have taken otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to give you some situations. Work in groups. Think about these situations and in your Achievers Life Skills workbook, write down your deciding factor in detail. Take out your book and turn to activity, the deciding factor. I'm reading these situations for you. You can read them along with me in your book. Situation 1. You forgot your social studies assignment. Today is the day when everyone is supposed to bring some object to show the class. The object should be something that has to do with Indian history. As you start out the door of the house, you remember your sister's ethnic jewelry collection. Great idea! You could take the collection to school for social studies class. Suddenly, you remember how your sister feels about the collection. She always says, "I will never take this collection to school because I don't want to lose or damage it." Since she is already on her way to school, you can't ask permission to take the collection. But the collection is the perfect thing for the assignment. How will you decide for a situation like this? I want you to work out in your group and write it in detail in the worksheet given to you. Situation 2. The Aroras, new neighbors, are coming unexpectedly to visit the Aroras in 2 hours. The Arora children, Amit and Sumedha, are at home watching their favorite television show with their best friends. Mr. Arora, wanting to make a good impression on the soon-to-arrive guests and feeling anxious about meeting new people, immediately turn off the television and tell the children to clean the house. When Amit begins to question his father, Mr. Arora gets angrier and Sumedha, embarrassed by her father's tone of voice, runs to her room crying. If you were in this situation, how would you have decided to show the anger or to show the problem to the children if you were in place of Mr. Arora? Also, if you were at place of the children, how would you decide how to behave in that situation? Think about it and write it. Situation 3. You are invited to a party at your friend's place this evening. You are really excited and looking forward to it. Your parents tell you that your cousins and their parents are coming to your home this evening. Your cousins are really keen to see you. They are coming from a long way after a long time and would like to spend this time with you. If you are in a situation like this, how will you decide what to give more importance to? Write down the entire deciding factor in the worksheet given to you to make the right decision. I know you are going to enjoy making this with your entire group, and you are going to talk and brainstorm about all the situations and consequences. In your life also, I want you to be very cautious about making decisions. Take the right call to make a right life for yourself. Thank you so much for doing this activity. Kudos to you on completion of this. High five. Take care of yourself. I will see you again super soon. Bye-bye.